Hello, my dear students and the rest of the learners. Welcome to part 15 of an 18-part series of tutorials in applying spreadsheet using Microsoft Excel. In this tutorial, I'm going to continue with focusing on data management with our focus being on goal seeking. My name is Memeji M, or you can simply call me Emily Swap. What is goal seeking? Goal seeking is finding a specific result for a cell by adjusting the value of one other cell. This is performed as follows. On the data menu, or click on data menu, and then select goal seek and what if analysis drop-down list. Number 2, in the set cell box, enter the reference for the cell that contains the formula you want to solve. Number 3, in the to value box, type the result you want. Number 4, in the by changing cell box, enter the reference for the cell that contains the value you want to adjust. Then click on OK. You can also click on OK to have the new value applied, or you click on Cancel to discard the adjustment. The following is therefore a demonstration on how to implement goal seeking in a workbook called Emily Swap College Term 2 Results. For example, in this workbook, assuming we wanted to find out what would be the average, of Susan Mwendo, what will be the average of Susan Mwendo, that is what will be the value in cell J13, what would be the value of cell J13 if we were to adjust, or if Mwendo would have gotten 90 in OS. So for us to be able to get that, we have to use goal seeking feature. So how do we do goal seek? So click on the cell that you want to find out what would be the new value if a certain adjustment in another cell was done. So if we were to look at the average that the Mwendo would have gotten if there was a change in the score in operating system, then what we do is we click on data menu, and then click on what if analysis button. And what if analysis, we click on goal seek. Here now we answer our question. We set the cell. Under set cell, we select the cell in which we expect a change to occur if we made a change somewhere else. So in this case, it is J13 because I had already selected it. That's 63.750. So assuming we wanted to change, if we wanted to change this value, the value for average to be 70.66, what score would have Mwendo gotten in OS? So by changing OS is cell E13. So by changing cell E13, So if you wanted to get a mean, or let me change it to be 75. So if we wanted, or if Wendell was to have gotten a mean score or an average of 75.66, what would be the score that should have gotten in OS so as to get this figure? So which cell do we want to adjust? Is cell E13, where she currently have 70. So once we have set that we wanted to find out the new score, that the new average that Mwendo would have gotten, or in other words, let me rephrase it. If Mwendo was to get a mean of 75.66, which is placed in cell J13, what change or what score would she have attained in operating systems, which is cell E13? So we click OK. You can see that if this lady was to get 75.66 as the mean score, then she is required to have gotten 117.64 in operating systems. Let me in operating systems. As you can see from this dialog box here, it's called goal seek status. Goal seeking with the cell J13 found a solution. So the target value is 75.66. That's what we expect to be the average. Then the current value has been adjusted 75.660 after making changes to cell E13. Then you can click OK to apply, or you click on the cancel. Let me click on the cancel and give another demonstration. If we wanted, if you wanted our student, if you wanted our student here to be ranked as number one, what would this student to be ranked as number one? What would she want to score? Let's find out goal seek for this rank and see what happens. So we click on the cell that we want to find out or want to adjust to position 1. Then we click on data. After clicking on data, click on what if analysis, click goal seek. So we want to adjust N7 to value 1. Now, the question comes in, which cell do you want to change? Find out whether this student would get that kind of a position. So we adjust cell I7, and then we click OK. What will happen? Click OK. That cannot work. It can't work because here we are looking at ranking, and in ranking you can't adjust a single cell, so that we're able to get a new position. Because getting a position is comparison of all the totals that each student got. You compare and find out where the student is ranging. So that cannot work. You can't consider that. So let me change another one. Assuming I wanted my student here to get a mean of 80. This student here. If only student get a mean of 80, that is Mary, what would happen? Which cells would be adjusted? So let me do goal seek. Click on data. Then what if analysis? Then click on goal seek. We want to set cell J10 to what value? 80. So which cell do we need to adjust? So we adjust cell, we adjust cell LE, the one which she got the least, that is 66. So we adjust that cell, 66. So if you wanted the mean to be 80, by adjusting the score in cell G10, cell G10, what would be the new score? You click OK. You can see for her to get 80 as the mean, should require to have gotten 106 marks, and that would automatically have pushed her to position 1. Do I need to click OK? Let me click OK. You can see after you click on OK, the change that you have made has been applied. That way. So, my dear students and the rest of the learners, that's how you do or you execute or implement goal seeking in your workbook. You try to find out what would happen if you made a change somewhere. What would have happened if you made a certain change somewhere? How would you rectify or amend the situation? And with that, my dear students and the rest of the learners, we have come to the end of part 15 of the 18-part series. You can now continue and listen as well as watch part 16 of 18 on input validation in a workbook or a worksheet. Congratulations for learning part 15 of 18 on goal seeking in a worksheet. You can access other parts in Applying Spreadsheet series as well as other computer or ICT videos by clicking or tapping on MLSwap ICT YouTube channel below this video. To subscribe to the channel, tap on subscribe button below this video in YouTube if it's not currently reading as subscribed. For any further correspondence, kindly write it to us through the email mlswap@gmail.com. Thank you very much for listening to me. Let's meet in part 16 of this series, and God bless.